Hey guys, Jake here, and today we're playing Advanced Warfare for a really big reason, actually. Those of you who know, Sledgehammer Games created Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and this was the first game of the last three, the last full developer cycle, that put us into the future. This was the first game that Sledgehammer Games made for Call of Duty. It's also the last, but they've only made one, so you know what I mean. You know what I mean with this. So I'm just playing bots because screw it. I don't really have the mental capacity right now to play online. But what I'm talking about in this video is another game that Sledgehammer is making, or is rumored or supposed to be making, is Call of Duty World War II. And recently there's been more coming out suggesting that this is Call of Duty World War II. And it will take place in World War II, not some futuristic iteration of World War II where we have, like, you know, active camo and lasers and all that kind of stuff. But recently, I don't know how recently, but recently there was a leak of a leak. We got a leak of the Steelbook images for Call of Duty World War II a while ago, and recently we just got another picture of one of the Steelbooks, and it's pretty much the same picture. It appears to be a bit more zoomed out, like we can see a bit more of it, and it says at the top something along the lines of, like, stronghold, and to most people that will mean pretty much nothing. But those of you who are, like, actually keeping in line with the Call of Duty leaks and all that kind of stuff, and aren't shitting on the game for giving you guys what you want, because you guys want to change from copy and paste boots on the ground every single goddamn year to now we're copy and paste futuristic thrust jumps every goddamn year. So, you know, I can kind of blame the community for putting us in this situation. But they had a leak of something like 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago, and it was leaked that the next COD they're working on was going to be Call of Duty Stronghold, or it was codenamed Stronghold. And on the top of the image with the Steelbook, it says something along the lines of Stronghold, and that's kinda adding towards that this is all lining up, that this is not, you know, not like fake leaks and stuff. Like, this is actually from Sledgehammer, or, well, not from Sledgehammer, but people close to Sledgehammer that know what Sledgehammer is doing. And a lot of leakers, a lot of sources lately, like Shinobi, he's the guy that, like, accurately predicted everything about Infinite Warfare and how it would be super far into the future, and how it'd be like space combat and everything. So he's got a bit of a track record, a really good track record, actually, not like a bad one. He's pretty damn good at what he does. And he's come forward and said that yes, Call of Duty 2017 will be in World War II. Like, we've already figured out that it's going to be boots on the ground. We've already figured out that, you know, we're going backwards instead of forwards. But this is like another thing just to say that this is going to be World War II. Thus adding credibility to the name on the box. Go away from me. And hopefully that's, like, what this actually is. Like, we do get, like, a World War II game, because the last World War II game that we had was Call of Duty World at War, which numerically was COD 5. I think we're on, like, COD like 12 or 13 right now. I could go and do the math, but we're somewhere in that vicinity. So it's been almost like a full decade since we've had, actually, no, okay, no, I was gonna say it has been a decade, but it hasn't. But it's been almost a full decade since we've had a World War II based Call of Duty, which isn't too bad, but it would be a nice setting to explore with you know, the new consoles, new hardware, new software, new rendering capabilities, new graphics, because 4K is now a thing, and you know, make blood actually look like blood, you know, just instead of like red splotches of whatever the hell. I can't find this guy, there it is. And I'm actually like really excited. Like I'm the kind of person that's like really not into change. Like change is not my friend. In no sense whatsoever is change a friend of mine. Is it something that I welcome? Change is just not for me, and I'm actually really excited to go back to the World War era and boots on the ground and no lasers like this beast of a weapon that I'm using. I'm actually really excited. Like, I can't stand change. Like, I can't stand different kind of situations, and I'm like really looking forward to this next COD, because so far, like, everything that's been going for it is I want it. I want it now. I see you back there. Where are you going? Oh, okay, never mind. But it wasn't just Shinobi that came forward and said that, you know, that it will be in World War II. A lot of the big game news things, like IGN, Kotaku, I think, did, and I think there's a couple others in this group, but all their sources have come forward and said that, you know, COD 2017 will be World War II, so that's just adding more and more to the credibility. Please don't, oh, killed me before I killed him. But that's just adding more and more to make us think that, you know, it's, it will be in World War II, and I think, honestly, at this point, we can say that it will be World War II without a doubt, because we've got a lot pointing towards it, a lot that, you know, people have confirmed about it. Come back, I dare you. Gotcha. But there's a lot pointing towards it, a lot more now than when I made a video on it, like, last week. Was it last week, or was it the week before? I don't remember. But even then, there was a lot going for it, and now there's just a whole bunch more for it, because we've got similar pictures lining up with things that were said remotely, like 3 years ago now. So it's all looking good for those of you that want like another World War game, because let's face it, at this point you're getting it. You're getting your World War game. So I'm, like I said, I hate change, but I'm kind of excited to see where this goes, because I'm used to this 3D movement, advanced movement, you know, being able to like actually jump kind of deal, and I'm kind of excited to see where it'll go and how I'll do with it, because I've been playing these kind of games for 3 years now, like we all have. I mean, I occasionally go back and play like Black Ops 2 and whatnot, but never do like I know life on those games now, because it's kind of old. I've been there, I've done that, and I'm excited to see what it's like to go back and know life on one of those games again, because that's practically what we're getting at here. Get you, haha. game real quick. Oh, come on! You're making this so difficult. There. But that's it for this video, guys. That's really all I wanted to talk about, because at this point, Call of Duty World War II, if that's not the name, then Call of Duty will be World War II. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Let me know if you are excited by leaving a like. If you're not excited, if you're kind of digging this futuristic kind of deal, hit the dislike button. I kind of want to see who's wanting this more, like who's okay with future stuff, and who's all right with going back. So give it a like or a dislike, whatever you please. And until the next video, guys, I'll see you later. Goodbye.